No, when he's in there, when he's on form, he's a joy to watch, isn't he? The way he takes the ball off centre-backs, he's got good pictures of what's happening around him, rolls players time and time again, and he can pick a pass.
Anthony Patterson has changed blue kit this afternoon. Sunderland in their traditional red and white, of course. Pilgrims in their green. Ian Rooney looking for his first win in the league as Plymouth Argyle manager.
Just a slight bit of shade on that far side, isn't it? I think Romain receives it there.
Joe Edwards is playing right back
at
the moment.
Yeah, I think traditionally or naturally he's a centre mid, but he's done that a few times, hasn't he? I remember last season down there he was up against Jack Clark, I think it was, wasn't he? Just having a look at that early shape, maybe a 4-5-1 really, with see Obafemi sort of 10-15 yards ahead of the midfield five really, out of possession.
Stray Hume. Roberts.
Yeah, been an interesting one as well. Patrick Roberts up against Barley Mumba. Barley will try and get forward every opportunity, won't he?
The left-hand side of Sunderland, the right-hand side of Plymouth as well. Morgan Whittaker. See what the approach is from Plymouth with him.
I remember the game last season. Actually, we were commentating on it. I said we haven't really mentioned his name, and then out of nothing, bit of a turnover, and then he fired one in, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. As his was with the other goal, a 2-0 defeat on that occasion back in November 2023. Sunderland did win the home meeting 3-1 though. Goals from Ekwar, Clark and Job on that occasion. It's Rigg.
It's early on Sunderland, only 2 minutes on the clock, but having all the ball so far, trying to move it around the pitch.
Here's Job on that far side for Sunderland. Mundle. Mundle inside the area now. Can he get across in? He can! Comes all the way through for Patrick Roberts. Keeps it in. And goes again, Roberts. In from Hume. Caught in two minds, perhaps.
It's too close to the keeper, wasn't it? But yes, good from Romain. He almost got the ball stuck under his feet with 2 or 3 green shirts around him. Then manages to dig the cross out and then see there now. You think the opportunity's gone away and it sort of cannons up off the bottom of Edwards' boot out the other side to safety.
Bright down there, isn't it? And the shadow comes over from that far side. Plymouth have a throw in an advanced position. Sunderland fans to your left on the screen.
Yeah, packed in. There in the sun, yeah.
They almost see it as a challenge, don't they, the Sunderland fans, to see how far they can travel and sell it out.
Season, yeah, no, it's ridiculous, isn't it? But then, as I said there, it's worth the journey. Last time out at Portsmouth, wasn't it? 3 points on the road, 1 or 2 beverages, I'm sure. Can they follow it up again this afternoon with another 3?
It's a long journey home, so plenty of beverages could be consumed afterwards as well, Daddy. Here comes Sissoko. Yabi. Mumba floats one in. Dennis Serkin's there. Referee's pulled up for something.
A little nudge in the back, was there? Yeah, gets himself in a good position there. I think from Plymouth's point of view, disappointed, not a bad ball in from Mumba, and then Whittaker doesn't really come and attack it. You know, he's quite a size there as well. He's got a run on Dennis, but not interested at the far post.
Dan Ballard striding out with it. Mundle takes it quite well. Serkin's gone ahead. Neil. Ballard finds Roberts.
settled in well, Sunderland, haven't they? Moving the ball quite well as they did at Portsmouth. That's one thing, again, I've taken from this season. We're working it well from side to side. But if they're going to sit in Plymouth and look to play the counter-attacking game at home, they've got to move the ball quick themselves once they do regain possession.
Out from Grimshaw, the change in goal this afternoon for Plymouth Argyle. Connor Hazard dropping out due to injury. This is Callum Wright. Mundle slides in, the referee gives a free kick, and then Wright goes down after the referee has blown the whistle. Wright's refusing to shake Mundle's hand.
Yeah, he does lunge in there, Remain Mundle on the far side, I think. Catches Wright. Wright was back up on his feet, wasn't he? And then he's gone back down. Let's see what the referee is talking to. Is he going to produce a card? Remain pleading his innocence there. He's got away with it early on in the game, isn't it? Let's have a look. You can see he goes and studs up. You see Wayne Rooney there, got his arms out. Quiet word with the fourth official. Possibly a little bit fortunate to escape a yellow card there, Remain.
Very poor delivery. Comes to nothing. Frustrating if you're defending to get yourself up.
Yeah, go all that way forward, yeah, it's overhit and then 60, 70 yard jog back.
First look at the Sunderland bench. Of course, Regis, we should celebrate. He got manager of the month.
He did, yeah, and celebrating it with his backroom staff as well. Rightly so, you know, it's a team game in there, isn't it? Obviously, he's the main man at the front of it, but you've got those members of the coaching staff team to bounce ideas off as well.
A couple of goals have gone in already. Coventry are winning away at Watford, and Swansea are beating Norwich at home. Opportunity here, it's pulled back. Job.
Yeah, let's have a look at the back. I think it's Chris Rigg, isn't it, who pounces on it off the throw in. Just nips in ahead of his man. See it back now. Was it Patrick? I'm sure, yeah, it might have been Patrick actually. And it's cut back and then it finds its way to Job, edge of the box. Touch out with his feet, just gets away from him slightly, and it's, of course, on his weaker left foot. Fires it wide. Under pressure as well. Decent strike though.
O'Neill gets the free kick in the middle of the park. Takes his time. Just pulls his pass across to Remain Mundle. He does manage to keep it in. Now the referee's pulled it back for a throw in the end. Sissoko.
You can see he just wants to try and nip inside Trey on his right foot, doesn't he? Trey showing him the line.
Throw in to Plymouth.
Yeah, it's good from Patrick as well, doubling up, helping out. Doesn't give Trey a great ball though, does he? Fires it at him a couple of yards away.
We're going to see a bit of a long one here. A few players positioned into the box. Barney Mumba is with the ball, former Sunderland player, of course. Good friends with Dan Neil, lads from South Shields. As Mayenda brings it away for Sunderland. Mayenda charging across the field now, brings in Remain Mundle. Mundle looking for Chris Rigg. Loose play allows Sunderland back in. Rigg. Bit sloppy that from Plymouth.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Yeah, they win the ball back. Opportunity on the counter went away for Sunderland, and then I think it was Yabi, wasn't it?
Yeah, Yabi.
Dwelt on the ball too long. But first involvement for Meander, wasn't it? Good from him there, picking up the ball, driving forward.
10 minutes gone down. Do you feel Sunderland are in control of this game?
Yeah, they're certainly in control, and looking at as the game panned out as we expected, probably. You look at Plymouth respecting us in a way, really. Position we're in at this moment in time and allowing us to have the ball. And it's interesting, we said there where we've only had 43% possession averaging so far this season. Well, I expected it today where we're going to be up in maybe the 60s, but again, it's what we do with it then. And when you see Plymouth, if they're sitting off us like they are now, 4-5-1, dropping into that shape, how can we break them down, moving the ball quicker? Just try and entice them out of their shape as well at times, really. You see Dan Ballard and Luke O'Neill will stand on the ball and say, come on, come out of your slot, come and try and nick it off us.
O'Neill. Trying to draw Plymouth out a bit here, Sunderland.
Yeah, you have to at times. I know it can be frustrating as a supporter watching it. You think it's a bit slow pedestrian, but say there you need to draw them forward, then you get a little bit of space to try and drop balls into.
Here's Roberts. Goes inside to Job. Job holds it up, looking for support. Does well. Discussions there with Wayne Rooney, his backroom staff. Next to the action. Someone keep the ball. There's Roberts. Line to Job. Trey Humes inside. That's where it's gone eventually. There's Roberts. Job. Thinks about a shot, turns again, thinks about a shot again, pokes it through, looking for Roberts.
I can see what he's looking for there, just to slot it into the path of Patrick, and Patrick just puts the brakes on. It's good build-up play from Sunderland though. Working it well down this right-hand side, looking for the opening.
Quick word on Trey Humes' positioning during that pass.
Yeah, do you know what I think? What I like from Trey, what he's done better this season is keeping the width, getting forward. You see it down at Portsmouth. I think sometimes, going back to last season, it's this inverted full-back business, which I'm not massive on.
He's doing a bit of that then.
Yeah, he's going into that pocket space, and then obviously Patrick has to drop down almost into his own half. And you ask Barley Mumba, where does he want Patrick Roberts to receive it? 20-15 yards in his own half. He's delighted with that, not 10 yards from his edge of his own box. So for me, I don't want to see Trey wandering in there too often, got to be honest.
On that far side where Romain Mundle takes it back for Sunderland, charges forward. Whittaker was with him,
offside, is it?
and he underpicks it up.
Yeah, from looking at Romain Mundle, he loses possession but just manages to win it back as well, but just as he toes it into the path of Meander, he's just strayed a yard offside. I think it was Gibson, actually good position, got the arm up early as well, appealing for it.
Sirkin. Meander takes it, drops it off to Mundle. It's Job on the far side. He's doing that so well this season, holding off his man, Job. Trey Hume pulled back there, surely, and again.
And again, come on, linesman.
Linesman's right next to it. Well, a couple of occasions. He was definitely pulled back at once.
Yeah, Trey having a quiet word. Yeah, he had the run on Barley Mumba. Let's have a look there, one piece of his arm there, and then shoulder again there. Yeah, that's a free kick every day of the week. But the man with the flag 5 yards away didn't spot it.
Grimshaw finds Sissoko. Well, bounce takes it away.
Just skipped off the surface. Yeah, can't really get going, can they? Plymouth, you know, quarter of an hour gone. No real spell of possession.
Regis Sabris looks on. Dodd's just behind him as well. Sunderland making advances down this right-hand side again. Trey Hume crosses it. First corner of the afternoon goes to Sunderland.
Yeah, starting to get a little bit of joy, aren't we? Down this right-hand side, getting forward. Just trying to get some service into the box then into Meenda. So we've had that little run from him down this right-hand side earlier on.
The Sunderland fans you can hear down at Home Park. Call it the Theatre of Greens.
Dear me.
I don't call it that.
Oh, right.
Roberts catches out the EFL cameraman. Comes in, left-footed. Ballard trying to get involved. Roberts flicked on. So 9 is still forward. Grimshaw only half manages to clear it. Sunderland doing their best to get it back through Mundle.
Yeah, good from Sunderland, good pressure, not allowing Plymouth to get out.
Dan Neil looking for the early ball in. And Meenda.
Yeah, do you know what? I'll give credit to, I think it suits the defender, isn't it? Just does enough, strong enough. But it's good from Sunderland, regaining possession. Ball in from Dan Neil, lovely little ball fed in, skips up. Yeah, looking for Meenda on the run. The defender just does enough.
Ballard emerges with the ball, but the referee says it's a free kick.
Yeah, battle of the heavyweights, that one.
Yabi. Fleming. Edwards plays it down the line to Whittaker. Right, trying to deliver it. Still involved, right. Inside the area. The challenge went in from O'Nien.
Do you know what? Luke O'Nien, he does well in the end. He commits, he goes to the ground early, and I think he realises he's not getting there. He almost just rolls his body into the ball. See it back now. Dix Job there doesn't quite deal with it, and then making his way. See there, Luke, and then just pulls out of it, doesn't he? Almost blocks it with his waist.
This is Plymouth's best spell at the moment. Edwards, Whittaker didn't take full control, so then knock it out on the far side. Did they? Yes. Cornell Sukes, Lewis Gibson. More goals have gone in. Blackburn have taken the lead against Bristol City, 1-0 to them, and Middlesbrough, they're winning 1-0 at home against Preston North End. Of course, Sunderland's next opponents are Middlesbrough, the Stadium of Light. And Neil just trying to calm things down there for Sunderland. They're back in control of the game,
yeah,
as they were.
Plymouth trying to get a few passes in, aren't they? Trying to get going, creating opportunity. Difficult for them so far.
Nyan. Meenda.
That's the free kick, doesn't he? If the ball's played into him there, it's possibly Mundle, is it? The 20 that clipped him. That's that left-footed switch, Luke, didn't he? Yeah, cracking one down at Portsmouth, didn't he, a couple of weeks ago?
Yeah. Just really working hard there for Sunderland. Mayenda comes out to Rig. Just couldn't get power behind it.
Yeah, didn't catch it. It's on his right foot, isn't it? But it's good hold-up play from Mayenda. Ball into him. It's what you want from your centre forward, and just sets it into the path of Chris Rigg. You see it back now, there, and then yeah, maybe Mumba gets a little block on it as well, but he doesn't catch it clean. Chrissy Rigg.
Second jumps. So does O'Neill.
It's one of those afternoons might have to be a little bit more patient. You see the difference for this one, and obviously Portsmouth were trying to dominate the ball, having possession, struggled with it really, didn't we? Said earlier, trying to thread balls in, the pathways weren't there, it resulted in going long and giving the ball back to us, whereas today they're happy to sit off, allow us to have the ball. Plymouth, sometimes from our point of view, you're happy for them to have the ball, you want them then to try and break forward, get numbers forward, so we can try and hit them on the counter-attack.
Dan Neil to Dan Ballard. Ballard, head up. Humes straight inside. He's waiting for his runners. Here comes Chris Rigg. Rigg still going, goes down as well. The referee looks and points to the penalty spot. He's give it. Yeah. It's a penalty to Sunderland.
But it is, isn't it? Yeah. Just have a look. One or two aren't really arguing from their point of view. Gibson's not arguing it, is he? Let's have a look.
I think it's clumsy more than anything.
Let's have a look now.
Keep an eye on the ankles here, Danny.
Space into Chris Rigg. Is it Barley Mumba?
Yep. Yeah, just clips his heel.
Stands on his right ankle, I think, or clips his right ankle, doesn't he? Do you know, sometimes you see them, don't you, how and people think, oh, well, he hasn't really caught him. Sometimes it's just enough. It's a little clip of the ankles, yeah.
But he's going to shoot, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think so. It's one of those where you say, well, why has he gone down in that position? He's just shaping it onto his left foot, really. And well, with Jack Clark gone, Patrick Roberts is the man to take the ball.
Sunderland's first penalty of the season.
I think so.
Patrick Roberts takes responsibility. Can he take Sunderland into the lead? He can!
Casually sends the keeper the wrong way, doesn't he? Well, he wants it, Patrick Roberts. He's had a good start to the season. And he's off the mark. Lovely finish. You can hear one or two boos from the Plymouth fans there, thinking obviously Chris Rigg's gone down quite easy. A few moves as well from Patrick there and Remain. But listen, I don't think you can argue Sunderland have been the better teams in terms of possession. Yes, we haven't really created too many opportunities, but it was a good move, wasn't it? And the build-up for the goal worked it well. Chris Rigg finding himself with a lot of space on this right-hand side, just gets the wrong side of Barley Mumba. It's just a little clip on his ankle, sends him down.
Well, the home fans aren't happy with John Brooks. He's a very experienced referee, and the telltale sign is, do the players react? They didn't really react.
They went all round the ref with it. It's almost like, see Gibson there, he was looking at it as well and resigned to the fact that the penalty had been given.
Who smiles there on the bench behind Regis. Regis wasn't smiling. He doesn't do that.
No,
very serious.
Game face on, isn't he?
Yeah. So Plymouth need to respond. Could open things up a little bit for the game as well. Free kick for Plymouth.
Yeah, he's getting a little bit sticky, isn't he, the ref there? I think It is a free kick, switch from Edwards, just bounces up on Sissoko, gets away from him slightly, look, and then Trey just stands on his boot, does he? Makes the most of it, but it's a free kick for Plymouth.
Mumba. Mayenda. Good leg in there.
Yes, and do you know what? They've had little from open play, haven't they, Plymouth? They've had 2 set pieces so far. I think it was Whittaker on the far side, too much on it out for the goal kick, and that one there, again, disappointing delivery. And if they're not going to create too much from open play, they've got to be better from set pieces, Plymouth.
Gibson. Ibrahim Sissoko. Sunderland fans in fine voice now, down in Devon. Loose ball there from Trey Human. Regis Labrice will want to see more from Sunderland, even though they are the goal up. They haven't really tested the goalkeeper yet.
No, almost played within themselves. I said, yes, we've had a lot of the ball so far early, and generally looked like we've been better down the right-hand side in terms of getting in. I think Romain had one early underneath, fired across. But yeah, he'll want more from them, certainly. You know, certainly when you're a goal to the good. Can't relax on it.
Stolen by Trey Hume, and then drops it off to Patrick Roberts, the goal scorer from the penalty spot. Job takes the ball. Great ball also to Chris Rigg, who feeds it through for Roberts. Roberts across the area. Job on the stretch.
Yeah, just wouldn't quite sit with it or settle, looking for the opening there when they worked it well against Sunderland. And it almost found it, I think it was Romain actually, Mundle coming in the far side, it almost found his way through to him. Concern there on the face of Wayne Rooney.
Some player staying down there. Referee's got an eye on it. He's got his cards out as well. Is it Trey who's down?
I think it is. Yes, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, a card for someone as well in that.
Yeah, just plays a little, looking for a little give and go. Yeah,
it's a late one.
Yeah, I don't think you can argue with it.
Yellow card for him. Go Yabi.
Left foot, right foot stood over it. Possibly Patrick with the in-swinger.
Oh, the keeper just gets there, Grimshaw, and pushes it onto the post.
Yeah, Patrick looking for that far post area. Misses everybody out, and it's on the keeper. Let's have to see it back. Does he? I think he palms it onto the bar, does he? See it back on the replay. Decent ball in. It's one of those, isn't it, where the keeper's almost waiting for everybody, and yeah, tips onto his crossbar.
Roberts, great start to the season.
But it's one of them, he's not looking for that far corner to drop it in, is he himself? He's looking for somebody to get on the end of it. Almost finds its way in for his second goal of the afternoon. Just think the end of there, just coming back from offside, I'm guessing. It was out of picture, obviously, that he's made a run forward looking for the ball over the top from Dan Ballard.
Confirmation there on Darko Yabi's yellow card, first booking of the afternoon so far. Sirkin creeping forward. Ball there from Job. Kept alive as well. Here's Roberts. Stepping inside, pinging the ball, looking for Mundle. Wasn't enough on it, but Sirkin might take it in his stride. He almost did. He's right, surrounded by red and white shirts. Dan Neil on this occasion, doing well. Chris Rigg helping out. Oh, that's wonderful from Chris Rigg. Completely changes direction.
That's good, wasn't it? Sharp Sunderland. You see their loose balls just a yard sharper than Plymouth.
Mundle tries the cross, doesn't come off.
Yeah, to see Dan Ballard there, perhaps could have turned out there, Luke, and gone back to Anthony Patterson. But yeah, just that sort of summed it up really. You see that there, loose balls there, and Sunderland just sharp all over Plymouth, regaining possession.
Sissoko. Right. Onside. Players arriving.
Oh.
Yabi on the shot there. Yeah. Fires over.
So that's all it takes though, isn't it? Not been in the game for half an hour. Plymouth switch off down that far side. Right it is. Finds himself in a little bit of space. Luke O'Nien deals with the first one, edge of the box, and it sits there for him to hit first time. Yabi, he just gets underneath it, blazes it over the top. Good opportunity for Plymouth.
Roberts. Didn't release it in time. So they get it back quite easily though. Home crowd starting to get a bit frustrated by it all. It's Roberts who found himself on the other side.
Yeah, I was going to say that's the problem. You get two wingers there. Mienna's made the run forward and there's nobody in the far post area. Good interception from Luke O'Nien as well. Just managed to get there, didn't he? Another promising attack for Plymouth.
Zooks. Right, leaves it. Didn't have the intended effect.
Obafemi struggled to get into the game so far, hasn't he? A lone figure up top.
I think it's similar to the Portsmouth game where the front line don't really know what to do.
Yeah, do we go and press them? Do we sit off a little bit? You can just see there, they're almost setting that sort of five really in behind him when they're out of possession and then trying to stop us threading balls through them. What we haven't done really so far today, I thought we'd done it quite well at Portsmouth, didn't we? A couple of balls over the top for Mienda as well.
You might see one now. Towards Mundle.
He's got there.
He's done really well, but then concedes a free kick. There's not much in those.
Yeah, it was a good ball over the top, wasn't it? Anthony Patterson he gets there, Romain.
Sissoko, nice skills there. Goes past Trey Hume, who's trying to get back involved. Yabi, Sissoko. Job coming across to help. Sunderland retrieve the ball. Nine working hard. Sirkin.
Yeah, just a little bit scrappy, hasn't it, the game? Yeah. Turnover, possession, both sides. That one there from Romain, either it's a nothing ball, isn't it? It's either it's got to go into Mienda's chest or to his feet or pop it over the top, get him going over the back. He just clips it forward straight onto the centre half's head.
There's Yabi. Gets his angles all wrong. He just Looking for Whittaker a bit, and a little bit of right as well there, but in the end finds no one.
Yeah, I just think Regis Labrie, so far 35 minutes, going to be delighted. We're obviously in front, and generally we have controlled the game, but he'll know we've got more to us than this in terms of the levels, the energy, playing within ourselves almost at the minute.
Trying to find Mundle. Can come off. He's Sooks. Loose ball in the middle, picked up by Chris Rigg. Now Job brings in Mundle.
Cut back.
Mundle shoots!
Oh,
wasn't too far away.
Yeah, good from Sunderland. Better. Corner ball. It's the strike away, Remain. We know what he wants to do there, and that's what we're about. You see, win the ball again. Chrissy Rigg. Remain chops inside his man, and I'm sure who it's hit there. Is it the 17, I think, on the line? Gibson. Let's have a look now. Yes, it is. Yeah, gets back there, celebrates it, doesn't he, on the line?
I think it was going in.
That far corner. Good stop, good defending. Better from Sunderland, though.
Referee just wants a quick word with some of the players just out of shot. Now win shot. It's Obafemi and
Luke O'Nien, yeah. Well, he's not looking at the ball, is he, for a start? Obafemi there.
Goal kick.
Difficult kick, yeah. Try and work it short. Sunderland doesn't come off.
Here's Yabi. Sissoko to the left, that's where it goes. Sissoko. What he thinks about the shots. A big shot from Whittaker. Floated back in. Sissoko takes it. Trey Hume stops it.
Quite lively, isn't he, Sissoko? Sharp feet, fancies himself up against Trey Hume. And brighter, certainly down this left-hand side when they've had opportunities than Whittaker. Seen very little of him so far.
He got that shot away, but it wasn't really any power in it. Here he is now. Stover plays it. Hugh Sirkin, isn't it?
Yeah, showed too much of it to Dennis there. Invited the challenge. Just got to be careful. That was that one there when they managed to play through was really for the first time Plymouth from the back into midfield and out to this left-hand side.
Bomba. Right. Lewis Gibson. Sissoko. Mumba. Rig trying to get it back. Edwards, Whittaker. Randall.
Again, promising for Plymouth, letting it edge away up the pitch and then work into a good area, and then see Randall, disappointing delivery into the box. You can hear it from the Plymouth fans as well.
O'Nien. Daniel. Job. Mundle.
Good again from Job, isn't it?
Yeah, breaks it up, but the referee's going to bring it back.
Yeah, Sunderland get the free kick. Was it high boot? Was it Dan Ballard then? But yeah, from Job, wasn't it? Good challenge. Opportunity went away for Sunderland.
O'Nien clips one forward. Job might get on the end of it.
Nearly.
Shaw was
yeah,
aware.
see what I was looking for. Good run from Job, and Luke just tries that little dink ball over the top, doesn't he? Opened up for him.
Why not? It's not clicking, is it?
Yeah, but this left, was it Gibson in that occasion? Yeah, left foot on it. He's hit that 3 or 4 times, and he's found touch more than he's found Whittaker. Wayne Rooney possibly want them to play a little bit more when they've got the ball.
Roberts under pressure. Lee Patterson.
A ball, I think, against Wright.
From Patterson. Jump from Job. Takes the loose ball. Rig wasn't able to keep possession. There's Rabi. Right. Well, it's excellent from Job. Really excellent.
Yeah, how many times has he done that? Not just today, this season as well. I think I remember saying at Portsmouth, 85 minutes on the clock as well, getting back in, helping out. Just need to tidy it up a little bit, don't we, coming into the last couple of minutes before the break. See the half through, look after the ball.
Mumba. Sissoko. It's probably looked like Plymouth's best outlet this afternoon. Sissoko, still going Sissoko. Ballard comes across.
Yeah, you're right. Sharp feet, hasn't he? Tricks, step overs, and Trey commits on that one. Patrick just gives up on it there, you see, and then Trey goes to ground, and then Dan Ballard comes across to take care of it in the end.
Corner comes in, Patterson comes out with a double punch. Edwards. Randall. Ball's back in there. Still not clear. Right. Whittaker. It's a low one. Hits Job. One fans think it was a handball. It looked like he hit his torso to me. And Mundle breaks for Sunderland. Meanders ahead of him. Job. Job doing well yet again. Loose ball that time though from Job. Sunderland come once again. Here's Patrick Roberts. 1 minute of added time will be added on to the end of this first half. Sunderland a goal up down at home park. It's been a great time to get a second goal. Roberts still in possession. Rigg looking for Roberts. Plymouth survive. Sissoko goes down.
Yeah, Chris Rigg just leaving a little bit on Sissoko again, trying to work their way through there. Sunderland, little give and goes, doesn't come off. Plymouth take care of the situation. And that'll probably be the end of the half.
That's the end of the first half there, Danny.
Yeah, I think overall, coaching staff will be generally happy, but obviously got ourselves in front from the penalty spot. Can we play better? Of course, we can move the ball a little bit quicker at times, but we're in a good position. The goal's difficult to come by. Can't see him really coming back from a 2-goal disadvantage, can you, in this second half? If we can go and get the second early on.
Here we go then. Don't forget, we are broadcasting around the world this afternoon here on SAFC Live, as we always are. And you can take part in the post-game programme. Get in touch, use the hashtag AskDanny on social media. We'd love to hear where you are this afternoon, whether you're in Croatia, Portugal, Bolton Colliery. Here's Mundle. Challenge comes from behind. Well, Whittaker looks like he takes the ball there, and he's picked up a yellow card as well there, Danny.
Yeah, I agree with Whittaker as well. I think it's a good challenge. He does well, works back on Mundle, and you see Edwards as well, the skipper. I think he's got that one wrong, the referee. It's a good challenge. Yes, there's a coming together after, but I just think he toes the ball away from Romain Mundle there. Let's have a look. But from Sunderland's point of view, good position, isn't it? Start of the second half. Already this season, we've managed to get a couple of goals from set pieces.
Yeah, there's that man again who stands over it. Scorer of the penalty, Patrick Roberts. It's an opportunity to do something from this early in the second half for Sunderland. And Sunderland fans still making their way back to their seats. See what he does here, Roberts.
Yeah, just see Dennis Cirkin there, peeling it, finding his way around the back.
Rigg runs into trouble. Referee waves it away.
One of them, sometimes you see them given, sometimes you don't. It's a little body check, but I think the referee's aware now, isn't he? Obviously with the penalty and that decision then. Whittaker, crowd letting him know that they feel he's got one or two decisions wrong.
Obafemi. Is the card going to come out, like for like? Job receives his yellow.
Yeah, let's have a look. Obafemi receives it, doesn't he? And just catches Obafemi on his right ankle. Certainly, yeah, he's just put Whittaker, hasn't he? There, inevitable. The card was going to come out for Job.
We're having a couple of issues with the sound coming from home park at the moment, so we do
Crackly,
apologise for
it?
that. Yeah. In our ears a lot more than it is coming out your televisions at home. It's not very pleasant at the moment. Right. Someone break it up. Groans from the home side. The fans in the crowd. Big shift Not far enough. Sunderland player gone down there. It's Patrick Roberts. Play continues, shot comes in! Not too far away from Anthony Patterson's goal.
Yeah, I was going to say it looked like it took a deflection, to tell by the flight of the ball. Just goes past Anthony Patterson's right-hand side post. You see it back now. Yeah.
It's a good save.
It's a Job, isn't it? Yeah, just comes across and gets a toe on it as well, I think.
Game's restarted. From the corner, was it overplayed? It's a goal kick. Sissoko is furious.
Well, 4 minutes on the clock and there's about 4 or 5 decisions already for the referee to make. Sissoko there not happy with the ref. From Sunderland's point of view, just need to try and settle the game down a little bit. Drums come out as well now, that's not helped.
What about the EFL cameraman? The EFL sound man is at fault this afternoon.
Started brighter, haven't they, Plymouth? 5 minutes or so on the clock, but getting on the ball a little bit more, spending some time in the Sunderland half.
Moves it on, referee plays on. Not sure Plymouth want to. Now he's brought it back, and
see, no, I'm not having that one there. Play's gone on. Obafemi with a lazy, loose touch gives the ball away.
Edwards, Whittaker, Zooks to Gibson. Sissoko. It's around Roberts. Puts one in. Ballard's there. One as far as Whittaker. Mundle's back there helping out. Brings it out as well, Romain Mundle. Doing really well here, Romain Mundle. Looking for support.
Just getting a breather in, isn't he? Done really well, as you say, there in his own box. Needs a bit of support now.
And Job. And the ball goes back. 9 turns.
They've come back out to this left-hand side. Space was out the far side.
Nutmeg there from Sirkin. In the legs of Whittaker. 9. Turns out with it. Goes back. Ballard for an angle. Gibson. Edwards. Zooks. Gibson wants it back. Should a bit too much to Dan Neil. Wayne Rooney will be happy. His side have started better.
Yeah, they have, yeah. So picking up a lot of loose ball as well.
Playing more like the home side.
Better. Yeah, exactly that, yeah. Sunderland just sitting off a little bit.
He's Mumba. Stretching challenge interception from Trey Hume. Shouts between the both of them.
So yeah, having a bit of an argument with each other. Switched on, throw-in's been taken.
Cushions it, but it goes straight to right. And then Obafemi picks it up. Sissoko. Good touch from Sissoko.
Yeah, opened up for him as well, didn't he? Again, sometimes I think, you know, he's got all the tricks and got to release it a little bit quicker, maybe touch out his feet, get the strike away. He's always wants 5, 6, 7, too many touches at times, but you know, young player learning.
21 years old, the Dutchman on loan from Toulouse. Patterson. Here's Sissoko again. Inside early to right. Might come all the way through. Oh, that's some save, but
no.
it goes in eventually.
It's an own goal again, isn't it?
It's Whittaker with the shot, but I think it might come off Dan Ballard.
We'll see it back now, yeah. And do you know what? They probably deserved it at the start of the second half. We've not got going. Can't get out of our half, been sloppy on it as well. And that's all it takes, isn't it? Goal to the good, but Plymouth back on level terms, tails are up. See the goal back now. Sissoko down that left-hand side, pulls it back. Straight away, Luke O'Nien, isn't it? Gets the block in, and then yeah, it's a good save actually. Anthony Patterson up onto the crossbar, I think. Dan Ballard, a yard out, can't do anything about it. Cannon's in off him. That's a great save as well, isn't it? And then, as you look there, 2 conceded, 2 on goals.
Dan Ballard with the OG. Whittaker will try and claim it somehow, but comes back out.
Get the assist possibly, but yeah. Well, might liven Sunderland up a little bit now. Yeah, took their time getting out the changing rooms this second half.
Clearance from Grimshaw goes as far as Job. Now O'Nien. Mundle goes down under the challenge. Too strong from Edwards. Oh, there's a coming together there. And Edwards and Mundle react, and O'Nien's in the middle trying to break it up.
Yeah, he's done well there, Luke O'Nien.
But Joe Edwards should know better.
Oh, it's gone off on the right-hand side as well, has it?
Yep. Referee needs to get a hold of this. Bottle's been thrown from the crowd as well.
Yeah, I think Edwards isn't happy the free kick's been given. He's tight to remain there on the touchline. He feels that he's gone down quite easy, looking for the free kick, and it's given. And then, not sure what happens after that. The 2 of them, a bit of a roll around on the floor. As I say, Luke O'Nien's there across to try and put it out, really, the fire, before it kicks off, and then, well, yellow card's out. I think possibly both players.
And then Mundle gets a yellow for his involvement.
Yeah, I think he's going to book the Plymouth skipper as well.
It's talking to Soups there.
Time, isn't it? Yeah, Soups it is, yeah. So it's one of those, isn't it, where there's 10 plus players involved in it, and you've got to try and pick the bones out of it, who's involved. See it back now there, look, so he gets tight, he doesn't feel it's a free kick, goes down, and then shoves him off it, and then he's got a bit of aim, it's coming together. Luke's over there to try and take care of it, and then I think something goes on. You see Dan Ballard comes across, then he's across on that one as well. I'm not sure what centre-back's done there.
5 players on a yellow now. It doesn't feel like that kind of game either, does it?
It might spark us into life here now.
Yep. In from Roberts.
Plymouth fans now trying to get behind their team, back into the game.
Sirkin. Boost for Mundle.
Plymouth pressing a little bit more now as well, aren't they? Yeah, say tails are up, and they probably think, let's have a go at them. Start of this second half, they've had a lot of ball in our half, as we say there, and got themselves a goal. Fans are behind them. Going to go look for that second goal.
Someone just need to show a bit of composure here. Referee's made a decision there on the far side. Is he going for his boot there as well? He is.
There's Trey in the book as well, yeah. Becoming a bit of a mess out there, isn't it, at the minute?
It's coming up to an hour now, Danny.
Down, yeah.
What do you think about a change?
Yeah, I possibly would. You know, you're always concerned when you've got a couple of players. Well, you've got three, is it? Three now on yellow cards. Having a look round it as well. Just have a little look to the bench behind him there, Regis Labrie, and weigh up his options, I think. It's not as if we've been on top in the half as well, and you're concerned about the yellow cards. You know, the game's not quite going as we'd have planned in this second half.
Free kick comes in, Patterson comes and claims. Ballard on the ground. As Dan Neil brings it away for Sunderland. Here's Mundle. Booed by the home fans. Mundle plays a great ball into the middle.
He does as well, you know. Where are we? Somebody get across the near post. See me end there. He's pulling on the back of the defender. Takes it early, doesn't he, Mundle? Lovely ball fed across, crying out for somebody to get on the end of it. One of them there's got to be getting across the near post.
Oh. Looked like it could have gone for the corner. It didn't. In the end, it was for a goal kick. Ballard in the centre of your screen there. It's cut out by Serkin. Neil runs the wrong way. It's over the top from Edwards. He's right. An effort comes in from Edwards, goes wide.
And on top, Plymouth this second half. Yeah, I think Stan Neil just turns into a bit of traffic, doesn't he? And as it comes out there to Edwards on his left foot, it's there to be hit. Just sails past that far post. But yeah, I'd certainly be having a look at my bench now. I think, I'm not saying the players look weary because they've had time off. Yes, one or two have been away on international duty, but just sometimes the flow of the game goes against you, and we're struggling at this moment in time just to put a halt on it.
Anthony Patterson's gone down with an issue. Physio's on.
Plymouth fans aren't happy. What's it next? Right knee, is it possibly? Sure.
An opportunity for
we had it
coaches
against Trafford against Burnley, wasn't it? Similar. Sunderland fans weren't happy here at the Stadium of Light when he went down, and sometimes it's just one of those little tactical ones. Keeper goes down, obviously can't go off the pitch. And the coaches can get round the teams, have a few words. Cameraman, big fan of Dan Ballard.
Yeah.
Get some airtime. Okay, they're the big man.
Did well on international duty, didn't he, Dan?
Yeah, himself a goal, didn't he?
Well, hasn't settled yet, it might now. Here's Mundle. Trying to get around Edwards. He does get past him. Mundle. Mundle. Another brilliant ball in. Just not the red and white shirt on the end. He's Rig. Shot from distance too high.
Yeah, Mundle, he's been decent, hasn't he? To be fair to him, he had that effort in the first half. And the second half, when we've had the ball, he's been bright, driving forward. And again, Meenda, these ones, again, I was a defender, not a striker, but for me, move off the back of the defender, get across him, and he could have had himself a couple of goals at the start of this second, well, not the start of this second half, but in this second half.
Double change coming up for Plymouth. Ryan Hardy coming on. Obafemi making way for Hardy.
Straight swap, struggled to get into the game, Obafemi.
Al-Haj coming on. Changing some of their forwards here, Plymouth.
Yeah, wants to go and get the win, doesn't he? Wayne Rooney has to say that Obafemi hasn't really managed to get involved. Obviously in the first half, they didn't have too much of the ball, Plymouth, in the final third.
Sunderland throw. To Meenda. Working hard, Meenda. Comes out with the ball as well. Gets round his man. Keeper stops him, goes for the corner.
As well, doesn't he? Just managed to wriggle free there, roll his man, getting the crowd going as well.
Mundle will take it.
Shoots there as well, wasn't he? On that yellow card, couldn't commit.
We'll still wait for it as Mundle delivers towards the back post, too much on it. A frustrating one.
Somebody at the wrong game there. Crowd. Yeah, just saying that. Go back to those two with Romain as well. He's took the crosses early, and I think it's going to come with age with Meenda at the top end of the pitch, learning his movements, but playing on the back of the centre half. And as soon as he's looking like Romain's going to put his head down or cross that ball early to the front post, got to get across his man. Could have had himself 2 goals in this second half.
No movement yet on the Sunderland box, and the shot comes in. Oh, Patterson was confident. Haj, she's just come on.
Yeah, loose balls, and it drops for El Haj. Almost putting his side in front. Looks with his first touch, a little give and go, isn't it? And yeah, just drops into his path there.
Slices it.
It's Trey, isn't it? The sliding challenge, yeah, and you say cut to cross it.
Loose ball, picked up by Yabi. Wins in, Sissoko. Sissoko! Oh, he's hit the bar! It beat Patterson. Edwards. Whittaker. Cross comes in. It's dribbled out. He's Mundle. Going inside this time.
Done the hard part as well. Just rolled Edwards and then just too heavy on the pass.
Sissoko. Shot from the edge, takes a deflection. Patterson keeps it in.
I feel like the game's starting to open up a little bit as well. do you know what, for what is it, just over 20 minutes or so, it's probably had more action in our penalty box than we have in the previous 4 games, haven't we?
That's so close, that from Sissoko. Look at this with technique.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it just took a nick just to almost flick it up and over Anthony Patterson there. He said in the first half, box of tricks, isn't he? Out on that left-hand side, Sissoko.
There's going to be a Sunderland change here, Danny. You can see a pair of red and white socks. It's Alan Brown.
Chris Rigg, yeah. So Chris has well been away on international duty as well, hasn't he? A couple of games. Certainly quieter in the second half. Got one opportunity. Alan Brown it is.
Makes sense.
20 minutes or so, yeah.
All things considered. They've been disappointed to come out the side. Back on there now. On that one. 20 minutes left, Danny. What does Sunderland need to do?
Keep the ball better, certainly, yeah. And I think, you know, obviously made that change there, just a bit more energy, top end of the pitch. I think Romain has been the brightest sort of player, hasn't he, going forward, certainly. When we haven't had the ball in this second half, a couple of good runs down the left-hand side. Yeah, just look after it a little bit better as well. We've been loose on the ball for me today at times. Sloppy 10-15 yard passes, decision making.
His fair share stick down there, Romain Mundle.
Yeah, just think he's on a yellow card as well. Even though he's probably been, as I say, our best player in this second half, I'd be having a look at it. Maybe have a look at Isidore, you know, Tommy Watson, a couple there. We mentioned earlier who'd like to play out on that left-hand side just in case he loses his head or he's a little bit late in one. He was probably fortunate, I said early on, wasn't he, in that far side where he left a little bit on his man to get away with the yellow card.
Man again, Sissoko. Gets the cross in. Oh, Ballard doesn't get a good connection. Oh, he takes out the man. Does the referee do anything? Penalty!
He's give it.
I thought it might.
Yeah, he's had a look at it, hasn't he? Had a bit of an air shot, didn't he? Dan Ballard with the first one. Sure, we're going to see it back now, but yeah, it's just setting off. It's just been a bit of a mess. And see there, that doesn't clear it. Oh yeah, it's one of those, isn't it? Sometimes you see him in the back. It's possibly into the back of Hardy. Let's have a look from this angle. Yeah, I think it probably is. I've got to be honest. Just shunts into the back of it. Panic sets in. You know, he's made a bit of a mess of the first one, hasn't he? Not clearing it, and then just feels he can get there. Hardy's clever. He just gets his body across him, waits for that contact.
Well, Hardy's only been on a few minutes. He's won the penalty. Can he convert it to put Plymouth ahead in this game? The first time Sunderland have been behind this season. The second penalty of this game. Hardy against Patterson.
Yeah.
Hardy scores.
Well, similar to Patrick, wasn't it? Sends him the wrong way. In a way, it's a strange one. We were the better side in the first half, but Plymouth have certainly been the best team in this second half. We've not helped ourselves, by the way. We've got just over 15 minutes or so to go. We've got to dig ourselves out of it if we are to remain unbeaten.
And the Rooney scarves are out, and he's in deep conversation with his coaches as to what he does next.
as I say, we give the boys a lot of credit so far for certainly those first 4 games, and now we mentioned there all that hard work being undone in the space of setting off 45 minutes, well, not even that so far, where we just haven't got out the change room setting off really, other than, as I said, Romain Mundle going forward. We've not been at it at all.
Forward for Sirkin. Hasn't really featured Sirkin
no, not been
in
able
an
to get
offensive
forward
way this afternoon, Sirkin. Sunderland throw. Shove on Mundle there from Edwards as that feud continues. Towards Mayenda. Mayenda turns his man again, gets a shot in, but it goes behind.
Last couple of times, isn't it? The ball's gone into him there, and that centre half just got tight to him. He's rolled him. Gets the block on it though.
Mundle with the cross. Sirkin stumbles.
Oh, it's frustrating, isn't it? See those fans behind that goal there, that long journey down. Really possibly with the staff there discussing another change.
Plays it out. He's been involved in both of Plymouth's goals. Oh, it's lovely from Patrick Roberts. Absolutely wonderful. Mayenda goes past his man. Mayenda shoots!
Oh.
Side netting.
Better.
Corner.
Bit of an injection in it, wasn't it? Patrick Roberts, as you say, starts it off. Good feet into Mayenda, and he fancies it up against his man. The 6, is it Soups that comes across?
The keeper gets something on it. Great burst there.
Yeah,
it's Gibson.
That's Gibson, is it? The 17, yeah. Sharp Mayenda off the mark.
Dan Neil floats one in. Sirkin's arriving. Unchallenged, Sirkin! It's going to take forever to drop out the sky. Sunderland try and come again. Gibson hammers it away. Brown picks it up. Mundle goes inside. He's allowed to as well. Shoots from distance. Snaps at it. It goes high and wide.
Yeah, that's what he's looking for, isn't he? Just chops inside Edwards. Goes with the laces, gets it wrong. Changes happening.
Mayenda's going off, as I understand it. Wilson Isidore comes on for Eliza Mayenda. Well, Sissoko is coming off. He's been brilliant this afternoon for them, in patches.
Yeah, he has had moments, hasn't he?
And former Sunderland loanee, Brendan Galloway, sorry, comes on.
Yeah, just looking at Isidore, he's had a trim as well, hasn't he?
Trim up top.
Got rid of the locks.
So they've took Sissoko off and put Galloway on, who's more of a defensive player. There's all sorts of things going on there. Sunderland get the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, ball bouncing around, not quite dealing with it in the end. I think it gives handball the referee. Let's have a look. Ballard goes up with the first one. It's ball bouncing around between Luke and Ryan. Luke just plays it into. Well,
goodness knows.
I think it was given as a handball, wasn't it?
Ballard caught there as he tries to play out with it. Sunderland have restarted with Ballard on the ground.
This afternoon's attendance brought to you by Airbank Services is 16,967, including 1,723 away fans. Thank you for your terrific support.
Second stopped and the green shirts come forward. The game getting scrappy again.
Trouble.
Whittaker. Oh, poor ball from him, straight to Trey Hume it is. Roberts goes again. Choosing to carry it still. Roberts again looks around. Runs into green shirt though. Oh, and he's a bit late there, Roberts.
Just turned back into the traffic, didn't he there, Patrick? So he was getting away. No options there. Galloway, it's tight. Just catches Yarby, I think.
Fourth player in the book for Sunderland, Patrick Roberts. As Regis Brees looks on. Edwards comes out. Referee wants a word with Edwards here. He's not given the ball. Edwards could be on a yellow here.
It's one of those you look back, I said Romain, I think, was fortunate not to pick up a yellow early in the game. Well, Edwards escaped in that incident on the touchline, didn't he? When he was involved with Mundle on the floor.
He left one on him, didn't he, there? Let's have another look.
Just pops up off Mundle. Comes out with the ball there, doesn't he? As he caught him prior to winning the ball, he doesn't think so.
He's being replaced by number 4, Jordan Houghton.
Jordan Horton coming on.
And also coming on is number 20, Aaron Mundle.
Randall's going to come off as well. Adam Forshaw?
It is, yep.
Number 27, Adam Forshaw.
What it was.
Changed up the middle of the park there, for sure. Good experience, doesn't he, at this level?
Former Borough player, of course.
Fresh legs, middle of the park, try and see the game through for Plymouth.
They've made all their 5 changes now, Plymouth. Forward by O'Nien. Alan Brown was the nearest one to it. Seven minutes left of normal time. Joe asking for movement. Mundle will pick it up. Scared to keep trying up against Edwards, is he?
Yeah, no, positive, isn't he? Every time he gets the ball, yeah. I'd say both players on a yellow card. They've had a bit of a set to all afternoon.
So 9 who's coming forward here. Drops it off to Mundle. Sirkin. Dan Neil. Neil gets it back. Tries to find Isidore. Just behind him.
Yeah, defender's just got a touch on it, I think.
Roberts. Bursting through. Brown. Hooks one over. Might stay in play this. Mundle keeps it in. Job. It's line of a shot. It's still going, Job. Dan Neil. That's a green shirt. Sunderland pushing and pressing. Let's see what the action is here. Ollie Mumba, who's on the ball on the far side, dispossessed by Roberts. He gets it back. Roberts going forward, still going Patrick Roberts. He's inside the area. He goes down. Runs a bit out of steam, if anything.
Get the ball out of his feet. Either good, he's surrounded again. Making his way into the box. Look at it back now. Yeah, 2-3 green shirts around him, and then a bit of an air shot with the right foot.
From Grimshaw.
This afternoon's Argyle player of the match, chosen by today's match sponsors, Arch Pie Systems, is number 8, Joe Edwards.
Oh, the home fans, I think it's Joe Edwards who's the man of the match. Still time for someone to turn the story of this game. As Joe brings it forward, he's Mundle. Mundle clips one in. Sunderland have got players forward. Comes out.
Oh.
Mundle will have another try here. It's in for Mundle! Remain Mundle!
Well, I said he's been our best player, certainly in this second half. Positive, getting forward, getting on the ball, and he's got himself a goal. And, well, ironically, as you say, Frankie, just after the home crowd had given Joe Edwards man of the match, it's the man he's up against who's possibly dragged Sunderland back into it and taken the point back to the Stadium of Light. 2-2.
Well, he's had a say in it. At one point, you were suggesting maybe there was a reason he could be withdrawn because he was on a yellow up against Edwards.
Yeah,
but he's always looked like Sunderland's best outlet this afternoon.
Yeah. As you said, they're positive every time he's had the ball up against 2, possibly 3 green shirts at times, and they're similar to his goal against, I'm going to say Burnley, wasn't it? Yeah, similar, exact spot on the pitch, really, isn't it? Up against 2. Yeah, it was Connor Roberts chopped inside him that day and just bent it into that far corner. And then he's got himself his 3rd goal of the season.
And there's still time in this, Danny. There's still time in this.
There's going to be one big opportunity for either side to try and win it now. So a good bit of time left in the game. 3+ stoppage, be a bit of stoppage time, you'd imagine.
Hardy was just peeling off the back there of Dan Ballard. And he's Dennis Serkin. He's getting involved in late goals, Dennis. There's a ball forward, looking for Isidore, who might get in between the goalkeeper and the defender there.
Yeah, does well, the keeper just gets there, set off early, didn't he? Don't mind that from Dennis, yeah, Isidore trying to get him behind the centre-backs.
Romain Mundle been involved all afternoon. Another look at the goal here from a different angle.
Yeah, good angle, isn't it? Through the defender's legs, I think. Sunderland fans there behind the goal enjoying that one.
The goal for Romain Mundle. He's really stepped into that role really well. He's never stopped all afternoon. Just going to see what happened here when we're watching that other replay. Isidore gets a shot away.
Oh, he does, yeah. Sunderland, wasn't it? Rolled his man. Decent strike, unfortunately straight at the keeper.
Another one popped over the top. Anthony Patterson comes and gathers. Thinks about his next move. 2 minutes left of normal time. There will be time added on. Plymouth have made 5 substitutions in that time. We've seen a penalty as well. So there's been stoppages. There's also that injury to Anthony Patterson early in the second half. Serkin, Mundle, stayed on side, crosses it, goes all the way through, takes a touch off Mumba, that'll go for a Sunderland throw.
Yeah, Sunderland, isn't it, finishing the game strong now, looking for the winner.
Trey Hume throws it into Isidore, who goes down, referee waves it away. Picked up by Dan Ballard. He's Luke O'Nien inside the final minute of normal time, inside the 90th minute now. Mundle gets a cross in, it goes all the way across!
I think it just takes a bit of a nick off Edwards' studs there. It's a difficult one for Isidore coming in around the back.
Yep.
Let's have a look at it back now. Yeah, possibly angles against him as well. I think he's just trying to. Is it Trey Hume that's a yard out there? I think he's looking to try and cushion it for Trey there. Just gets it wrong. Sunderland fans there trying to get their team over the line for the winner.
Creator for O'Nien is Isidore. Does really well. Brown keeps the ball moving as well. Patrick Roberts on that left-hand side.
Oh, we've had a few of them, haven't we? Second half, balls in early, in behind the Plymouth back line. 7, I'm hearing.
We're hearing 7 minutes. 7 minutes, and those Sunderland fans you can see on your screen, all on their feet.
Yeah, I was just going to say, out of the two sides, when that ball's gone up there, those Plymouth players would have looked at that, and that coaching staff wouldn't have minded 1 or 2.
Come on, Sunderland. Confusion there between Serkin and O'Nien. They tidy up in the end. Job trying to get a solid connection on the ball. It's the green shirts who have it at the moment, though. Al-Haj. Someone pick it up. Forward looking for Isidore. It's Gibson. Goes back to Grimshaw. Under pressure, Grimshaw. Finds Horton. Plymouth building up something themselves here. Shot comes in. Patterson gets down. Goes for the corner. Only their third of the game, this Plymouth.
Good counter-attack from Plymouth. Work it well down that left-hand side. It's a decent strike, wasn't it? Former Sunderland man.
Ali Mumba. Al-Haj comes across to take the corner. Decent delivery. Ballard's head. People still down there. It's a pull across. Second time maybe. Still not cleared though by Sunderland. Plymouth throw from far side.
Well, just as I said there, Plymouth would have been looking for the final whistle. They're finishing strong themselves now.
And Galloway. Sukes thinks about a shot here. Comes in.
Oh.
Patterson.
Oh, well, it's Edwards, isn't it? She said the two players involved all afternoon. Mundle gets his goal, and then Edwards following in. It's a strike from distance, isn't it? Is it wobbling? Is it moving? Anthony Patterson parries it straight back out there. Well, just as we thought, and most people in that ground would have thought, it looked like Sunderland were going to be the ones to go on and try and get the winner. It's Plymouth that find themselves back in front.
Joe Edwards involved again.
Sit back and get out, get some pressure on the ball, strike. Yeah, he's onside, isn't he? So look there, yes, the centre back, isn't it? Sukes it, gets the strike away, must be moving. Those in it for Anthony Patterson. Can he palm it wide? You know, back into an area. Edwards is on the move.
Well, we'll still have about 3 minutes. A bit more, maybe. Patterson gets it. Sunderland with an effort of their own here. the end of the first half. I didn't think we were going to see four goals in the second.
Yeah. Much more open in the second half. Say Plymouth had a good share of 20-25 minutes or so, but
Hume. High one towards Mundle. Now from Edwards. Didn't seem to be any need there from Dennis to get involved.
Not really there. Ball bouncing, wasn't it, for Whittaker to try and deal with in the first place, and cheap one from Dennis. This team there are nearly over the line for the first win of the season. As I said earlier to Rob Mason in there, sometimes you can't just look at the results and form and how it's going. You've got to go there and turn up. And I think if we're honest, yeah, we got ourselves back into it, but we've not been nowhere near our best this afternoon.
Trying to shout Rooney's name for the first time this season. Will he be taking his first win as Plymouth Argyle manager in the league? Here's Mundle. And Knight comes across.
Last minute.
Mumba able to take the ball down the line, and it's cleared. Forget you're going to have your say on today's game. Use the hashtag AskDanny on social media. Possible opportunity here. Isidore's asking a question, but the defender does enough.
Yeah, I think it's Dan Ballard who's gone forward. He knocks it down, doesn't he? Defender dwelt on the ball, but just does enough in the end. Isidore in behind him. And that will be that. There's Gibson there. He wants to carry on, doesn't he? The ref, I think, is going to send him off the pitch. Get some treatment. Fourth official. He'd be the fourth official, eh?
Well, Gibson went down and he said he needed treatment, and the goalkeeper was even offering to throw the ball out.
Yeah, I think the ref's possibly saying that you're all right to carry on. He's just taking his time getting back, and in the end, he said, right, no, get yourself off the pitch.
Trying to get it here. Might be another opportunity for Plymouth. Smashed downfield. Flicked on.
Waved him back on there. Ref carrying on. 98.5 minutes gone.
And ball goes forward. Ballard heads it down. Oh, there's a decision for the referee here. Waves it away. Two Sunderland players down at the same time.
That's that. We'll see it back in a minute, but similar one to their penalty in a way, really, wasn't it? A little shunt in the back, possibly, but well, Sunderland haven't done enough. Wayne Rooney's men have got over the line. Disappointing second half for me from Sunderland early on, you know, not just goals aside, just the performance as a whole. And possibly got what they deserved. Runs come to an end.